So in physics, we're doing the egg drop video, the egg drop video project, where we're going to throw an egg from the height of 11 feet, and we have to create an object so the egg survives the fall. This is the object I created, where I put the egg here. So this object I created is not I created because I wanted to, but I created this because it applies some physics principles that helps the egg survive the fall. First, you need to know that pressure is the force per unit area. So the first thing I did in my object was increase the area of impact, and I did that by adding this cushion. So as the area increases, the pressure that the egg will have to support is less, because the pressure is going to be distributed among a bigger area. So if this cushion was smaller, the pressure that the eggs have to survive will be bigger, but the bigger the area, the less will be the pressure that the eggs needs to survive. So it will be more probable that the egg will survive the fall because the area increased. Second of all, the impulse momentum theorem, where the impulse is equals to the change in momentum. First of all, I added more mass, so the velocity will be less, and I added mass by adding some weights inside. And the most important thing is also in impulse, where the impulse is force times time. So the more time it takes for the object to stop, the less force it will have to survive. So this is a cushion. So when the object falls, the cushion does not fall and stay, but it falls and has a sort of a rebound. So since it takes more time to stop, the force that the egg has to survive is smaller because it takes more time. So the force is distributed among a longer period of time, meaning that it's less force per time per second. So it's more probable for the egg to survive. In the first trial I did, the egg actually broke because the cushion was smaller than this one, and it had no weights on. It had no weights in here. So the egg broke because since the area was smaller, the pressure was bigger, and since it had no weight, the thing was sort of unbalanced, so it didn't fall perfectly. So in the second trial, I decided to add a bigger cushion here and add weight so it would be more balanced. And when it fell, when I threw the egg the second time, it landed perfectly, and it also had a little rebound, so the time increased. Therefore, the force exerted on the egg was less, and the egg survived the fall. So this is my object for the egg to survive the fall. So to summarize what I did in my object, I increased the area to decrease the pressure exerted on the egg, and in the impulse, I increased the time it takes for the object to come to a total stop, so the force exerted on the egg would be less. And in the second and third trial, it worked perfectly, and the egg didn't break. Thank you.